Roy Keane has been dubbed the angriest man in world football history. Former Manchester United player Roy Keane is a familiar sight to anyone who watches football regularly. He sits in his chair in a consistent way. Still, a slight backwards lean, his hands neatly in his lap or on the arms of his chair. Normally the only thing to move is his head, an owl-like rotation as he fires comments off. Sometimes, when he makes a point he leans towards the person he's addressing with stern eye contact, a reminder of his days as a fearsome no-nonsense midfielder. Back in 2011, Bleacher Report described Keane, 50, as probably the angriest man in world football history. But, despite his no-frills approach, the Irishman has hordes of fans who loved him as a player and now tune in to hear him cut through the unnecessary and get straight to the point, no matter the subject. Keane's playing career is defined by undeniable success. Starting off at Irish club Cobb Ramblers in 1989, he moved over to England to play for Nottingham Forest in 1990, battling in the country's top division. He played 114 games for the club, scoring 22 goals and reaching the finals of the FA and League Cups. The man from Cork soon attracted attention from Blackburn Rovers, who had all but completed the deal to sign him before a mistake in the paperwork led to the whole deal falling through. Manchester United's manager, Alex Ferguson, heard about the mess-up and swooped in the midfielder's signature. He joined for a reported £3.75 million, a British transfer record at the time. He joined Man U in 1993, where he would go on to play 326 games for the club and bag 33 goals. Known as a domineering, battling box-to-box midfielder and one of the best of his generation, he captained the team from 1997 until 2005. He eventually retired in 2006 after a brief stint at Celtic with a Champions League win, 7 league titles and 4 FA Cups to his name. He was inducted into the Football Hall of Fame in 2021. Never one to shy away from a fight or the expression of his own thoughts, Keane has found himself in a couple of sticky situations that have left him in hot water. Playing in the Manchester Derby in 2001, with 5 minutes on the clock he flew in with a brutal challenge on Alf-Inge Haaland, clattering him at knee height. Keane received a ban, but this was upgraded when in his autobiography he wrote that he had sinister intentions when he went into the challenge. In it he said, "I'd waited long enough. I hit him hard. The ball was there, I think. Take that you see. And don't ever stand over me sneering about fake injuries." The admission led to a further ban and huge fine. Haaland never played a full match again. He also got thrown out of the 2002 World Cup after a row with Republic of Ireland gaffer Mick McCarthy. Speaking to the Irish Times, Keane said, "You've seen the training pitch, and I'm not being a prima donna. Training pitch, travel arrangements, getting through the bloody airport when we were leaving, it's the combination of things. I would never say that's the reason or this is the reason, but enough is enough." The interview landed Keane in big trouble, with Keane eventually saying, "Mick, you're a liar, you're a FW. I didn't rate you as a player, I don't rate you as a manager, and I don't rate you as a person. You're a FW, and you can stick your World Cup up your A. The only reason I have any dealings with you is that somehow you are the manager of my country. You can stick it up your B. Keane led a 13-year management career after he retired, managing Sunderland and Ipswich and working as an assistant at the Republic of Ireland, Aston Villa and Nottingham Forest. However, he hasn't been involved in the staff of a team since 2019 and instead made a move into the media, where he has become a fan favorite on the punditry circuit. Keane married Teresa Doyle in 1997. Despite his hard man image on the pitch, he has seemingly got a loving family image off the grass. He and Teresa met in 1992, with the pair eventually going on to have 5 children together. Speaking about his wife, The Sun report that Keane once said, "I spotted a beautiful girl in a club in town. Her name was Teresa Doyle, but she blanked me. She was in a steady relationship and didn't seem at all impressed by Roy Keane, the great footballer. In fact, I think my reputation was as a downer for all kinds of reasons. From time to time we ran into each other around Nottingham. I knew some of her friends, who told me Teresa was a dentist's assistant. Eventually, after her relationship broke up, she relented and we went out together. I was in love." Back in the early 2000s he said in an interview with the Sunday Times, "I don't really mention her in public, but in fairness to her, she has been a rock in my life. Just brilliant. She reads me better than I read myself," Keane said. "I wouldn't say Teresa likes every part of the package. She knows I haven't got a halo over my head. Actually, that's what she likes about me. She also knows I am not the nastiest person in the world."